Sha'Carri Richardson just got erased from Team USA in a single email. No warning, no sympathy, just, "You're done." And the reason? A leaked, uncut video that shows exactly what happened at an airport with her boyfriend, and why officials decided this was the final straw. But here's the twist. Now everyone is asking the same question. Who's lying? Sha'Carri or her boyfriend, Christian? It all started late last month at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. TMZ obtained surveillance footage of the moment that turned Sha'Carri's entire career upside down. In the clip, she can be seen in the middle of a heated argument with her boyfriend. He's visibly trying to walk away, but she's in his space, pushing him, even hitting him, right there in the middle of a crowded terminal. Witnesses were shocked. But what made things worse was what happened next. When the police showed up, Sha'Carri didn't hold back. She went from calm and cooperative to panicked and defensive in a matter of seconds. She told officers she hadn't touched him, that she was the one being wronged, even saying, "I didn't do anything wrong. The fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm just going to comply. I'm not going to argue with you at all." But that wasn't the whole story, because police had footage too. And the moment Sha'Carri realized she was going to be arrested, her tone shifted fast. She started calling Christian names, accusing him of lying, and even claiming he should be the one getting arrested. The more she talked, the more her story crumbled. And just when she thought the whole thing would blow over, she got hit with the harshest punishment of her career: an email, a simple, cold message from USA Track and Field. No phone call, no meeting, no sympathy. Just a notification that she was being placed on indefinite leave. For any athlete, those words are a death sentence. In track and field, indefinite leave is basically the league saying, "You're finished." No athlete has ever come back to the same career after that. And what stung even more wasn't just the decision, but the tone of the message itself: blunt, emotionless, and final. For Sha'Carri, that was the wake-up call. It wasn't just about taking time off. This was Team USA cutting her loose for good. But to really understand why the league acted so quickly, you have to look at her history. This wasn't Sha'Carri's first run-in with controversy. Back in 2021, she made headlines worldwide when she tested positive for THC, the chemical found in cannabis. That positive test cost her the chance to compete in the Tokyo Olympics, even though she was favored to win gold in the 100 meters. At the time, many fans rallied behind her, saying cannabis isn't performance-enhancing and that the punishment was too harsh. But behind the scenes, coaches and officials were already growing frustrated. They weren't just upset about the failed test. They were dealing with complaints about her behavior, lack of respect for authority, tension with teammates, and a bad attitude during training. All those issues built a reputation, one that made her arrest at the airport look less like a one-time mistake and more like part of a pattern. And that's where Christian Coleman comes in. After Sha'Carri's arrest, he did something that left fans scratching their heads. He defended her, publicly. He went on camera saying she didn't need to be arrested, that it was just a bad situation between two people. But if you watch the clip, something feels off. His body language tells a different story. Fidgeting hands, shifty eyes, avoiding the camera. To many, it looked like a textbook case of someone defending their abuser. And online, people immediately pointed it out. One viral tweet summed it up. "This is a great example of a DV victim defending and justifying his abuser's behavior. This should never be tolerated." Still, some fans held out hope that maybe the whole thing was just exaggerated. That was until the full footage dropped. Police released a 15-minute body cam video, and TMZ followed it up with airport CCTV. Suddenly, the rumors weren't just speculation anymore. The footage showed everything: Sha'Carri shoving Christian, getting physical, escalating the fight, while he tried to back away. It was the evidence that flipped the narrative. All the denials, all the excuses, gone. Because the truth was on tape. And for many fans, that was the final nail in the coffin. Sha'Carri's response? An apology video that only made things worse. She posted a clip talking about accountability, reflection, and wanting forgiveness. But the delivery was off. Instead of somber or serious, she came across casual, even smiling at times, almost like she was telling a story on Instagram Live rather than addressing domestic violence allegations. Fans weren't buying it. Comment sections lit up with people calling her apology scripted, insincere, and PR-driven. Some said she looked more concerned about her image than her actions. And when she followed it up with an Instagram story directly to Christian, claiming he had given her unconditional love and that her past trauma caused her to lash out, fans rolled their eyes. To them, it looked like another excuse, another attempt to dodge accountability. But this wasn't just about her image. It was about her money. Sha'Carri had multiple sponsorship deals with major brands: Nike, Sprite, HyperS. These companies don't play around when it comes to their image. They've dropped athletes in the past for far less. And while none of her sponsors have made an official announcement yet, insiders say new deals are on hold and existing contracts are under review. Brand reps have already reached out to her team asking if she can still fulfill obligations, and lawyers are being looped in on both sides. In other words, her entire career, both on and off the track, is hanging by a thread. What makes this even more telling is the silence. Normally, Sha'Carri is loud, bold, unafraid to clap back at critics. But now, nothing. No posts, no statements, no fire. Just silence. And that silence is deafening. For someone who sprinted through every scandal in the past, chin held high, her sudden stillness says more than words ever could. The truth is, this isn't just about one arrest at an airport. It's about years of controversy, burned bridges, and missed opportunities finally catching up to her. The marijuana suspension in 2021, the tension with coaches, the attitude issues, and now this. All of it created a picture of an athlete who pushed the limits one too many times. Team USA may not have said it outright, but their message is clear. Enough is enough. And that leaves the big question: is this truly the end for Sha'Carri Richardson? Can she ever come back from this? Because while some fans still believe in her, others are calling for sponsors to drop her, for Team USA to cut her permanently, and for her career to be over. In the world of sports, reputation is everything. And right now, Sha'Carri's reputation is hanging by a thread. So here's the bottom line. Sha'Carri Richardson has faced scandals before. She's been suspended, criticized, doubted. But this time feels different. This isn't about bad press or social media backlash. This is about hard evidence, public opinion, and the organizations that once supported her finally walking away. She might have outrun every obstacle before, but this time, the finish line might have caught her. What do you think? Should Sha'Carri get another chance to rebuild her career, or is this the moment that ends it all?